Hey guys, that Sea Monster here. So my goal today is to deliver to you the Judas Contract in a minute or less. This is my first time attempting something like this, but I want to give you the complete story before we get the movie tomorrow, which I'm super duper excited about. But without further ado, let's start with my attempt to do the Judas Contract in 1 minute. Let's go. Judas Contract begins after Dick Grayson and Wally West end their time with the Titans. Dick stops calling himself Robin and detaches from heroism completely, but a new Titan has entered into the fray to replace that glaring gap in our hearts where Dick used to be. Terra Markov. Unfortunately, our hearts will soon be broken because it turns out Terra is actually a spy for that dastardly villain Slade Wilson, and she is revealing everything about the Titans, including their secret identities. With this information, Terminator winds up taking out each Titan one by one. Donna Troy and Croy are gassed and bombed, Cyborg is given the electric chair, and Nightwing actually makes it out okay, which is really impressive considering he's the only Titan without superpowers. He then goes on a rescue mission to deliver the rest of the Titans from Slade Wilson / Total Evil. And where better to start than Adeline Kane, Slade Wilson's ex-wife. She reveals that Terra was in fact the one feeding him the information that he needed to compromise the Titans. Kane's son Joey, or as we know him, Jericho, has the ability to possess other people's bodies and is absolutely thrilled with possibly going on a rescue mission with the Dick Grayson. His enthusiasm is totally infectious, and it makes Dick realize that he could never really give up on superheroing around, so he dons his tights once more, pulling himself out of Batman's shadow and emerging as his own hero, Nightwing. And this is indeed the first appearance of Nightwing that we have in comics. The two wind up busting into Hive, where Slade has the Titan strapped to some kind of life-draining force device thingy. The two are eventually captured by Hive, but Slade, realizing that his son has been dragged into this, begs for their lives. Using the chaos as an opportunity, Jericho possesses the body of his father and uses Slade the Terminator as a weapon against Hive. Terra faces off against Jericho, Slade, Terminator, Gerinator, and is totally enraged at his sympathy and compassion and affection for his own son. She becomes swallowed in her own wrath and attempts to kill everyone and everything around her, but instead actually brings down the entire Hive base upon her own head. And while the Titans manage to escape, she winds up killing herself in the process. They recover her body, bring it back to New York, have a funeral, and unable to admit to themselves or her brother her evil and her insanity, they wind up just telling everybody that she died in a heroic effort to save them from Hive. And that is the complete story of Judas Contract in a minute. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was my first time trying anything like this. If you like this and you want to see more, please leave it in the comments below. If you're hyped about the movie and you want to let me know that, please leave it in the comments below too. And if you just have something you want to say, you can totally say it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm that Sea Monster. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I will see you all for the movie tomorrow and in the next issue. Bye-bye.